What's up, man? It's your boy Kenzo King, man. You now live on OPP Podcast, man. Let's fucking go.
Who is Kenzo King?
Some people say I'm a poet. Some people say I'm a preacher.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It depend on your ear, man. What are you hearing when you listen to my music? The message that you're getting from it. And you know, I like to let people draw their own inferences, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm conveying in my music that it's more than one side of the streets, and you can be a thug, but you can also be educated as well. You feel me? Big dog in the yard. Big dog in the yard.
Setting it up, the cameras, getting lighting. It's crazy. When we first started, you know, we kind of got screwed over by a videographer. You know, a couple thousand, and yeah, I had to take that on the chin for real. I mean, that was tough. But yeah, like we just had to grow and learn. Like I had some videography background back in high school, and we just, you know, for the last few years, we just took it and ran with it.
And just learn. I mean? And it's about the learning process, because you gotta learn. You know?
That's a fact.
So we had just started off interviewing like local businesses, something simple, until we got better, and you know, we just continue to grow, and you know, we hope to grow, have some goals for next year, and you know, keep moving. Right. You know, he keep joking and all the time behind the cameras. You know what I mean? Got so much to say. I be trying to get him to grow. See, look, my man dancing behind the camera, yo. But nah. What it's really about now, we got Kenzo King in the building, man.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you for having me, bro, for real.
He has a lot to say, but you know, before we get into it, let's welcome Opposing Perspectives Podcast. I'm your host, Dale. You can find us on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram at Opposing Perspective Podcast. Make sure you like and subscribe. Appreciate you. But we definitely want to welcome Kenzo King. He's a guy with like 500,000 streams. Shout out to like one of his highest streaming singles, which is Smoke. And now, you know, he's out, he's performing in the Lehigh Valley, all over the tri-state. Yeah, man. Yeah, I've been seeing him all over. Yeah, you know, shout him out. You know, he's doing this thing. You got to listen to the bars, man. He's definitely speaking to the people. He wants to get his point across and give out a message about the other side of the game. You know, it ain't all roses. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
Everything ain't green.
Chains and rings, man. It ain't all chains and rings. Definitely come with some handcuffs too.
Yeah, any shout-outs, anything you want to give out to?
I'm going to give a shout-out to my team at Infinity Entertainment, man. Without y'all, I'm nothing. Straight up like that. Shout out to all of the fans, all my family that support. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Nah, that's dope. We definitely going to touch more about Infinity Entertainment, but before we do that, you know, we usually ask every guest this. Who is Kenzo King?
Some people say I'm a poet. Some people say I'm a preacher.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It depend on your ear, man. What are you hearing when you listen to my music? The message that you're getting from it, and you know, I like to let people draw their own inferences, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying?
Are you very religious?
I don't want to say I'm very religious. I am religious, but I'm not on top of it as I should be. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I do believe.
No, that's real. You know, let's talk about where you're from.
So originally, I was born in South Philly and I was raised in Kensington.
Okay.
So, you know, my mom moved us up to. My mom passed, and I ended up moving with my grandmother, and that's where she raised us at. So that's pretty much how that came about.
Yeah. So you definitely was exposed to a lot, I'm sure.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
Let's get into, when did you get into hip hop? Like, when did it gravitate to you start rapping?
I've been rapping my whole life, but I took it serious once I got out of jail, because my cellie was beating it into my head, bro. He was beating it into my head. Like, yo, you wasting your talent. You got a gift. Like, you gotta do this. Like, you gotta do this, bro.
So you was just probably freestyling, just rhyming on the spot.
Yeah, like I'd be freestyling or like, you know, I write, jot some shit down. You know, niggas be in the yard. I go out there, the whole yard. Oh shit, you know what I'm saying? So then,
those be the most talented ones when they can just rap. Not the ones that start off in the studio, but the ones that really start off out and about. You know what I mean? I respect that. Definitely do.
That's a fact.
So you know, you say in prison, that's when people encourage you to.
Yeah, man. They just listen. My man, Weez, man, free Weez, bro. He got to do the 22 and a half to 45, I believe. But yeah, Weez, bro, he used to come outside with the keyboard, had the beats jumping in the yard.
Oh yeah,
get it rocking. Niggas used to battle, bet soda tickets, bet commissary bags, all that, bro.
Do you battle?
Nah, I don't battle anymore.
But you did at one point?
I did, but I don't got the heart for it, bro. I don't like certain things, bro. When a nigga like this,
the animosity, the tension, the energy.
Yeah, man. I'm not good with confrontation, bro.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Like my senses stopped working.
I got you.
You know what I mean?
I got you.
So yeah.
Did you battle at all? Like starting?
Yeah, I did, man. Shout out to Brickyard Noah, bro. I battled Brickyard Noah.
Oh,
bro.
really?
Yeah, he smoked my boots. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I was testing the waters, man. I ain't know nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking I can go in there freestyling. I went completely unprepared, bro. That nigga took my head off.
How'd you get that battle?
My man Stampede put it together.
Okay.
So Stampede put that battle together. He called up Bones. Bones was running the trap house with Bill Collector back in the day.
Oh yeah, shout out to Bill Collector.
They put that together. Yeah, shout out Bill, man. I just did a show with him with the viral movie release.
Yeah.
That movie funny as shit. Make sure y'all go check that out, man. But so I did that battle. He smoked my motherfucking boots. Then I battled the nigga Bang Bang after that. I came back prepared, so it was a little bit. I came back and knocked his block off.
Okay.
Like I had to see what the fuck I'm coming with.
So you just needed experience.
Yeah, man, but I ain't, you know, I went in there thinking, you know, you can go in there and just rap, and nah, that ain't what it is. You got to prepare, you got to study, man. Shout out to those guys, because that shit is hard.
You got to do a lot of research. You can tell the ones that do research and ready, and the ones that don't.
Nigga told him what his mom bank statement was 3 years ago in the battle. Like, that's some, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the type of homework niggas be doing. That shit is, I don't know.
Dude, nah, that's
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love to watch it. I love watching, but I can't, nah.
You said, so you were in prison, so you did some time. Did you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, I got locked up for possession with intent to distribute, manufacture with intent to distribute, conspiracy.
How much time did you do?
I did 5 years altogether. I did 8 years altogether. Okay. Like my whole life, I did 8 years altogether.
Okay.
So I was in SEI Green. I went from matter of fact, I didn't even get classified. I got classified at Graterford and then went straight to SEI Green.
Okay.
And like I ain't see Camp Hill, none of that. Everybody was saying, you gonna go to Camp Hill? Nah, they classified me at Graterford and sent me all the way the fuck out there in the sticks.
Yeah. Oh, man. Is that, you think that's just Commonwealth? That's just how they move, or?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know what made them send me all the way the fuck out there.
Because especially you didn't do that much. It wasn't for that much time, you know what I mean?
No, it wasn't mind you, that's where...
I don't want to, put light on your time, but I'm saying...
Oh, no. You can put light on some... Listen, man,
like
I know niggas forever. I know niggas that ain't ever coming back. So that shit light what I had to do. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't hold it like a badge of honor or none of that. Like, you'll never hear me running around. Yeah, I got time, man. I did... so what? Nah.
Yeah. So you get out. What kept you from on the straight path after getting out?
Music, bro.
I was about to say, was it your music?
Music, bro.
So you went straight to the music?
No, I ain't gonna say I went straight to the music. I came home, I went right to the trap. But I went from the trap to the music. The trap paid for the music, and then the music just snatched me out the trap.
I got you.
So I've been in the music ever since, bro. I ain't do nothing else.
Okay. So, you're taking music serious. You're getting more performances. Are you you in Philly at this point? Or are you straight in the Lehigh Valley?
I'm everywhere, bro. Wherever
Everywhere.
they want me to be, I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck if it's in China. My passport ready.
Okay. So,
Everywhere.
So with the music, you said that kept you on the straight path, like.
Yeah, man. Because like I see that it's a way that I could take care of everybody that I ever cared about, anybody that ever looked out for me.
Mm-hmm.
If you gave me a sandwich when I was hungry, like anything, bro.
Yeah.
Any way you looked out for me, bro, I'm coming for you. Straight like that.
Okay. And, you know, I find that ironic that you say, like, you know, that was just enough, your 5 years and that was it. And you being in the music game, because you got a lot of people, you know, they need that to fund their career.
True.
So, you know, I know you were saying something about...
Get a job. Get a motherfucking job. Get a job.
Mm-hmm.
Get a job.
Go to work.
Pay for your music. Pay for your house. Pay for your kids. Feed yourself. And you ain't got to go to fuck the jail. Because these niggas going to tell on you. They tell them.
Yeah, I do a lot of journalism on different things, and a lot of people crack under pressure when they put that time, 10, 15, they ain't trying to do it.
Niggas telling on a 1 to 2, bro. Niggas is telling. Niggas is telling. I don't care. Niggas telling, bro. Niggas telling. So save yourself the heartbreak. You thinking, oh, that's my dog. He'll never. Yes, the fuck he would.
Yeah.
If it's you and him, he choosing himself. Real nigga shit. That's from me to you. And I was in the trap, had the cars, clothes, the money, the jewelry, all of that. Ran the blocks, running shifts, putting niggas on, looking out for niggas, paying niggas bills, taking care of niggas' mamas, all that shit, bro. I went to jail by myself. I was in court by myself. Came home by my fucking self, nigga. Like, these niggas is not for you, bro. Get a job.
That's real. No, that's real. Now, yeah, you just put everything out there. You know, it's really not. It's not all it's cracked up to be. It ain't all about the money and the jewels, the women, and all of that.
Facts.
Drill music. What's your take on drill music?
Avoid it. Listen, man. I got a song called "No Dissing," man, and it talk about the words that's causing destruction. Like, the music was painting a picture in a motherfucker mind to do something. So
music has an influence, right?
I believe so. I believe music has an influence, but I also believe that it depends on like the surrounding factors of the person as well. You know what I'm saying?
Do you think the media is really controlling that narrative to force it? Is it all a schematic process? More black people incarcerated, more black people dying, just more chaos in the black community. I feel like it's
propaganda, bro. You know, as you know,
so
how the world is
distraction.
How the world is, the black man or woman, the black or brown man or woman is always vilified. And I say that as in like any instance, if it's me versus I'm gonna be the bad guy until it's proven otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Instead of this person is going to get the benefit of the doubt because of how they look.
Okay.
I'm gonna be the bad guy from the door.
Mm-hmm. And
that's where society fucked up at.
And is that what you're conveying in your music?
I'm conveying in my music that it's more than one side of the streets, and you can be a thug, but you can also be educated as well. You feel what I'm saying? You can be a smart thug. You don't have to be a dummy. A dummy is running around here trying to shoot everybody the fuck up.
There's nothing wrong with picking up a book. That's what he's saying.
Nothing wrong with picking up a book at all.
Put some substance, yo.
Get some money. That's the thing. Get some money. Money and blood never mix, bro. It never do, and it never will.
It's great. You know, I work in a middle school. I work with students, and two of my students, they was listening to Skrilla. They were saying all them lyrics, and they don't even know any of the things that he's talking about. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, y'all see what he do? He get high on camera, like literally promoting. Is that what you want to do? Is that what you want to be like?
Yeah, man, and it's crazy.
And
like, don't get me wrong.
I hate to talk down on him. You know what I mean?
Listen, I'm not gonna talk down on nobody. You feel me? Like I can't. See, the thing is,
I just don't like the message that's being conveyed.
Yeah. See, the thing is, you gotta blame the parents, bro. They letting them listen to that shit. Mm-hmm. You feel me? You can't be mad at that man if he found a lane that's making him bread and he exploiting that shit to the fullest. Cause any wise man would.
Yeah.
Especially when you're not going against yourself. This is what you actually do for real.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they paying me to see it. I'm gonna keep doing it. It's just easy money.
Yeah.
So I ain't knocking him for it. You feel what I'm saying? But I knock the parents. You know what I'm saying? I definitely knock the parents.
Mm-hmm. Let's talk about Smoke. You know, that's your highest streaming single.
Yeah.
What was the concept behind that track?
Smoke was all violence, bro. It's like telling niggas, like, stay in your lane, bro. You don't want this shit. That's pretty much what Smoke was, man. I was in a different time, different mind frame.
Was this before prison or after?
That was right after prison. Fresh out the
joint. So you was in your bag.
I was on demon time, bro. And I was hungry. I was trying to find some money, all that. Like I was outside, ripping and running, bro. So that was where Smoke came from. But if you listen to the later on music, I
like the Welcome Back. I listened to that.
Yeah, that was a story right there.
I felt like you could tell a change and a little bit of growth.
That's a fact.
So you want to talk more about Welcome Back?
Yeah, that was more of a like my eyes opening to what I really need to be talking about on these records. You know what I'm saying? Instead of inciting violence and trying to talk about how I destroyed the community or the things that I did to people and all of that. I should talk about the things that I've been through that made me the person that I am now, made me act a certain way, or what my way of thinking was, what made me think a certain way. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the messages that I'm trying to deliver.
So you had that momentum at one point.
I did.
And
I did.
What happened? How did that momentum?
So I let outside forces interfere. I want to say with my own thinking. Like I let outside forces deter me from music. It was turning me, like, it made me not want to do it. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? It was a bunch of problems, a lot of headaches, a lot of red tape, a lot of problems I can't drop when I want to. I can't, like, it made me want to not do it, bro. So once I stepped away from that and revamped everything, I got a whole new team put together. I got my manager, my wifeager, you feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. She keep me on my toes. She on it, like, and she hustle. This is the only woman I know that outworked me on my own shit.
Now, I remember when she was starting out, when I met her at the studio, like about a year and a half or a couple years ago.
Magic.
Yeah.
Shout out Jamie O.
Yeah. And she was grinding and hustling and, definitely doing that thing. And I be seeing y'all everywhere, you know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Performing anywhere. The one thing that I like about y'all is that no matter what the venue is, you're gonna pop out, because you have some people who are just not humble like that. They think they better than what they are for certain stages.
Listen, I don't care if it's 20 people or it's 30,000 people. Mm-hmm. If my name on a flyer, I'm there.
Mm-hmm. No, that's good business. That's what's up. Well, listen, we're hitting that 20-minute mark, so we're gonna take a quick break. All right.
Copy that.
All right. Nah, that was good shit.
What up? This your boy Khaled. What I need y'all to do right now, I need y'all to run over to Amazon Prime and get that SOS, Sons of Sins. It's the hottest thing out in the streets right now. Go tune in with us right now, Sons of Sins.
Lifestyle might seem attractive, but most time it leads to chaos and destruction. This is a Camden story, North to be exact.
I've been talking to Big Shot. We gonna furnish whatever we buy. They got the best coke out right now. You ready for that mission?
Hell yeah. Just wish I knew more about it though.
They going in there strapped for war, man. This shit's serious.
We gonna do more than just trap, you know?
Man, give me everything, man.
What the fuck? What the fuck happened? Got him!
Niggas respect the big guns. It's an intimidation factor, you feel me?
The main rule with this shit right here is you rather get caught with these motherfuckers than get caught without them.
Some wild cowboy shit, man.
So y'all motherfuckers causing havoc out in the streets, huh?
Look, man, Taino sent us. You know, to see if you want to get down with this thing of ours.
Why Taino didn't come, man? We 20 years in. Should make it happen, man. Fuck them Camden niggas, you know? You know, it's always a green light.
Hey, listen, man, we got something on line for you, man. You up for it? Who it is?
All your friends is dead. What, you trying to be the next one?
I done came a long way from being broke. Just to know these streets ain't never give us hope. Thank God I was born with the hustling and stay solid through the shit that broke the mother niggas.
We straight cheese or you still just a little half-ass thumbs up.
Right, you're like, I don't know. Maybe.
Come on, man. It's your waves in the front, man.
Okay, I appreciate that. At least I could still give him waves.
Damn, son.
At 36. Oh, man. All right. That's what's up. Nah, that ain't it. that ain't it.
He had the SpongeBob joint.
Yeah, I know. You can tell his neck hurt. Oh, man. Well, listen, y'all. It's your boy Dale. We back with Opposing Perspectives podcast. We got Kenzo back. We got a couple of things we want to get into. So you back in the studio?
Yes, sir. We back at it. What
we cooking up? What's the...
Listen, single after single after single after single after single. That's what's coming. And it's all heat. That's all I can say.
So you saying you have a lot of music that's like, that you just really got on hold right now.
That's a fact. I was waiting for the green light, and the light is green. The light is green.
So, what gave you that green light?
Conversations, man. Business just had to be straightened out.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to do anything wrong. So, you know what I'm saying? I didn't rush and make any wrong decisions. I waited until everything was straightened out on the business side of the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, the music been done, it been ready, but I couldn't just put it out without making sure all the T's and the crossing the dots was on the I's, you know what I mean? So,
but you say, you know, everything is, so you want everything crisp and everything together. You know, Wild Tuna, who you're familiar with, you just said, he was here yesterday, he was like, you know, what's holding artists back is when they invest too much of themselves too soon before they're ready. Which I thought was interesting. Is that like something which you're trying to avoid doing, or?
I feel like to each artist is his own, you feel what I'm saying? Because I feel like I put my 10,000 hours in, you feel what I'm saying? So I know that I'm ready.
What makes an artist ready, do you think?
I feel like preparation, like I feel like being prepared for the situation. Like, I stood toe to toe with one of the greatest rappers to ever live on a record, you feel what I'm saying? I did not get left by there's nobody that could say they left me on any record that I ever touched.
I respect.
You feel what I'm saying? So that in itself is like words on its own. So, and that's on anything, and I don't give a fuck who it is. I don't give a fuck who it is. If we getting on a record, I ain't going nowhere. Real nigga shit.
So when you say, nah, that's real. That's real. I like your confidence too, man. And it's very important to hold your own, especially when you get in these high profile artists. And you know what I mean. That's a budget. That's time.
That's a fact. And I ain't got that to waste.
No,
you feel me? Not at all.
I'm curious. I want to hear this record. Your manager just said she can't wait for this record to drop.
Listen, man.
I'm hearing the green light. Is it something you think we're gonna see before 2026?
Possibly. You know what I'm saying? The signs are looking towards it.
Okay.
But I'm not gonna press my luck. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm not gonna press my luck. My fingers crossed though.
Okay.
Just know that if it do, that's your ass. Straight up.
On another note, one of your tracks you had Motherless. And through that track, that's when I learned that you lost both your parents. What impact do they have on you still to this day?
They fuel to my fire, man. I feel like they watching what I'm doing. And sometimes I really do have dreams, and I feel like they come to me in my dream, in my sleep. You know what I mean? And they tell me where I'm sleeping at, where I need to, and what I need to. You know what I'm saying? So, I always feel like they there. So I gotta keep my best foot forward.
That was a dope record. You really put yourself out there. Like you said, you really was an open book. Was it hard putting that record together? Did you put extra time into it? What was it?
That record came out of me like butter, man. Bro. Like my manager, shout out House, man. He sent me the record. Killer Mike did the original record. Killer Mike. Shout out his Grammy sweeping record, Michael. The album, Michael, that won all the Grammys. He got a track on there called Motherless. You know what I'm saying? And I did a freestyle to that record, and that's what that was.
Okay.
So,
that's dope. That's lit. One thing I want to ask you about, what's your new team in Infinity Entertainment? What's the moves? How are y'all planning on moving? What's coming up? What's the strategies? You know what I mean? I know you can't give up too much, you know what I mean? But
the game plan is to build and reach out to as many artists and just grow, man. We trying to help everybody, and each one teach one. That's the type of time we on. We don't gatekeep. We not holding secrets. Like I told you earlier, we got a little situation. We got a group, you know what I'm saying, where we send everything for any artist that want to try to, put themselves in front of somebody instead of us holding it back and charging people to do this, that, and the third.
So this is where we get to see your entrepreneur side.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? But instead of charging you for the game, we giving it to y'all. That's all. Teamwork make the dream work.
How do you feel? How has that been beneficial? Because you got a lot of people that say, "Hey, you got to pay for this game." Do you still find it beneficial to just be giving away game for free?
I feel like it's beneficial to give game to those that's working hard and really show that they want it. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the people that's working and you see them constantly, studio shows, even if it's their last dollar, they out there. You know what I'm saying? Those are the people I feel that deserve to be given the game. You know what I'm saying? Just help them. You know what I mean? You see them working. If you see somebody working, bro, and you got the key to the door, open that joint.
Yeah, no, that's real. That's real. You just, when you think about the Philadelphia area, and we were just talking about this not too long ago, the lack of resources. Sometimes it's kind of like, I always look at Philadelphia hip-hop scene like a roller coaster. It goes up, then low, then goes up. You know what I mean? We just can't always stay afloat. Why do you think there's not many record labels or huge distribution deals out here in Philadelphia? Because there's so much talent.
I really I don't know, man. I feel like I don't know. The only logical reason is somebody in the way.
Mm-hmm.
I can't say who, but somebody is. Somebody in the way. Because if you see gold, you feel what I'm saying? Why would you go get the gold? Unless something's stopping you from getting the gold. You understand? Like, that's the only thing that I can come up with.
How strong is your team?
My team's solid. Super solid.
Mm.
I mean, they got me to where I'm sitting here with you.
That's good answer. Good answer. Good answer. That's real.
Real talk.
That's real.
Real talk.
So listen. So you have the YouTube, and as we were talking earlier, you guys had plans to put out more content out. What's coming up?
That's a fact, man. We got a video shoot in May. That's gonna be in Miami. If anybody in that area pop out.
What's the name of the track for that video?
It's called Never Get Comfortable.
But you going to Miami to shoot a video. Well, y'all gonna be kind of comfortable, right?
Nah. It's showing that you're showing that you shouldn't be comfortable in your current situation.
No, I got you.
Get up and go. That's gonna be shown.
That's what's up.
Do some shit you ain't never do before. You know what I mean?
When is that taking place?
So we plan on filming that in May.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what you think? So definitely you'll have that out before the summer's over?
Hopefully. You know what I'm saying? That's what I wanted. It seemed
like a summer joint, you know what I mean? Being in Miami, that's like a summer vibe.
Yeah, it's more like a laid back, kick back. Yeah. It's a nice summer vibe, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can say that.
Okay.
You can say that.
So let's talk about, the performances you got coming up.
Mm-hmm.
You've been at Infusions.
Mm-hmm.
You going to Piscataway.
Mm-hmm.
How are you looking at with performances now?
I'm booked up and cooked up, man. Shout out my team, man. My team, my mother-loving team, bro. Like, without them, there's no me. You would not see me without them. You feel what I'm saying? That's all I can say to you, bro.
Nah, but what I mean with the performances, are you running the events? Are you going to other events? Is your team performing along with you? Some of your artists, your group, are you setting up performances for your group as well, or are they still cooking up material and stuff?
Well, we offering situations to some of the artists that's in our group. You know what I'm saying? If they want to do it, then the opportunity is there for them. But most of the time is, if we put a situation together, then yeah, we putting a situation together. But the next few performances that we do have, they're other people's situations. So, but we still get a connection to them too. So,
what you mean other people's situations?
Like it'll be somebody else that's booking us for the event instead of us hosting the event. You know what I mean?
I got you.
So yeah.
So with excuse me, with artists, nowadays are paying for features a lot more. You know what I mean? And I will say it's really a tactic for artists to get paid because the streaming industry, you don't make no money on streams.
Nope.
I really don't think music really generates any money at all now.
You're not making money off of anything unless you got a gimmick to it. And what I mean by that is your music, you have to give it away, sell something else.
So it's a marketing tool.
Pretty much.
Strictly. Why do you think the music game has changed to that so much?
Because it's designed for the artist to lose right now. If you look at everything and everybody, like only a select few came out on top. While everybody else is still, working.
What and why does that keep you wanting to make music?
Music,
artists.
Like music is a passion for me, man. And I feel like, I got the God-given talent. Why not use it? Especially if it's able to help those that I care about.
No, I respect that. I was just telling Cheese the other day, it's like you definitely, with the music, you gotta be able to have another something to direct it to somewhere else. You know what I mean? They got to have something else to see, whether it's content, whether it's a coffee mug, a keychain, you know, something else that represents your company as far as branding.
That's a fact.
So with that being said, like, how are you guys going about branding yourselves? I know we talked about soon you'll be having merch and different things coming out.
Yeah, that's a fact. We got merch being designed as we speak right now. We had a guy give us some designs. He posted them and that he wasn't supposed to, and they was not what they were supposed to be. But yeah, we got some
and
stuff.
And they put your name on it?
Yeah, my name was all over that shit, man. All over that. Yo, my boy, he made it like...
You've been dragged through the mud, too. I thought
listen, man, he made it like...
Didn't approve it.
Listen, they wasn't approved, you know what I'm saying? But he made them like some old Hawaiian shirts, man. Like, he had my motherfucking logos all over
the Jay-Z type of drawing.
Listen, man.
Not the Hawaiian Jay-Z drawing.
My boy had them joints looking like the Hawaiian shirts, you heard me? I couldn't... Nah, man. I couldn't deal with them Jones at all. No, man.
You was like, take them down?
Nah, man, you got to delete that, my boy.
He asked me if I approved it. He was like, "Did you approve this?" I'm like,
I said, nah, you got to delete that, my boy.
So you got that being worked on. What's the what's the concept, the meaning behind your brand? You have a name for it already, or?
I called it the King's Closet. You know, my name Kenzo King. You know what I'm saying? So I called it the King's Closet. I wanted to, you know, just basically represent hard work and dedication, bro. Like what it looked like at the end of that. That's what I want my clothes to represent. Like we made it. Hard work, but I don't want it to be like, I'm not trying to like hit nobody over the head with no Kanye numbers how they used to be. You know, now Kanye affordable for the people numbers. But I ain't talking about, you know,
easy,
$600 t-shirt type. I ain't on that type time. But you know, something decent. You know what I'm saying? Really nice fabrics. You know what I mean?
No, definitely want the quality.
Yeah, very good quality. You know, no shenanigans. I don't want nothing that you wash it 2 times and the design going. You're not getting that from me.
Nah,
so
for real.
We want to make sure it's top quality before we deliver it to the people.
And as far as that, how other ways are you thinking about branding yourself?
Well, we thinking about branching into real estate as well.
Oh. Man, you gotta
listen, man.
An entrepreneur side
listen,
to
man.
You, man.
Listen, man. My team. I keep telling you, you need a team.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody is successful alone. There's nobody that made it by themselves.
That's real.
I'm telling you, nobody.
That's real.
I don't care if they saying, yeah, I did it on my own. Nah, somebody helped you get there.
Nah,
you might have had to step on somebody to get there, but you had help somehow, some way.
So you looking at Airbnbs or flipping homes or?
Airbnbs, all of that. All of that is the game plan. But you know, you got to start from somewhere.
Nah, that's the way to brand yourself for real. That's a dope way. And then you'll have income coming in, residual income coming in.
Yeah, but right now we looking for investors because we want to get like warehouses and stuff like that, and then, you know, develop those into other things.
Oh, no, most definitely.
So, you know, we thinking about, you know, doing some other things behind the scenes with that.
That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
So when is some of that stuff going to take place? It's in the works now? It's cooking up now?
Yeah, it's cooking. So, you know, we working. Okay. I'm gonna just put it like, shout out my team, man.
Yes, Infinity Entertainment.
Infinity Entertainment.
Let's go. So let's talk about what's the top 5 MCs.
Die line. Sorry, now let me stop. Listen, man. I can't give top 5 MCs.
Oh, come on, bro. Man.
You can't put me under the gun like that, bro.
Who's your top 5?
All right, I'm gonna go Jada.
All right.
I'm gonna go Jay. I'm gonna go Nas. I'm gonna go Mack.
You put Mack in there top 5.
I put Mack in my top 5 for sure. For sure. Damn, I don't know who I want to put it.
You're not gonna put X in there?
Listen, right? It's a toss up. You got X and you got Big.
What about me?
But listen, man, I give Meek his flowers, man. Meek one of the best rappers to come out of Philly ever.
Oh yeah, I give him that.
You feel what I'm saying?
I don't know if I could give him top 5. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, you got to take everything into account. And I'm not taking nothing against Meek. I love Meek. I'm a fan of Meek. You feel what I'm saying? I still spit Meek shit too. You already know. I just like that's my dog. I fuck with Meek. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you talking about like, I don't know, man.
Top five female MCs.
Yo, you got that. How many guns you got, bro? All right. Let's go Kim. Let's go Nicki. I'ma say Missy.
Nah, I like that one, yo. That's crazy.
I'ma say Missy. For sure, for sure. I'ma say Cardi.
Cardi?
As far as the bar, see you questioning. That mean you ain't listen. I'm a wordsmith. You feel what I'm saying? I listen to words. I listen to what people actually saying, bro. And she put that shit together. You feel
Cardi
me?
before Nicki?
No, I ain't see. You putting words in my mouth that I didn't put. I'm not putting nobody above the other. This ain't in no particular order. You feel me? I'm just picking, you know, the MCs that come to me.
Okay.
That I know that, you know what I'm saying? Can't nobody take the mic from them. You feel me? They all can hold their own.
Okay.
Let me see. You got me under the gun.
Yeah. Rhapsody?
You got me under the gun. You said Rhapsody?
Mm-hmm. I know she's like, you know, a little bit newer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but she got work to do. Compared to the top 5, like you talking about, like that's a.
So you put Cardi over her?
Bro, why you keep telling me to put people over people? Listen, man.
Come on, we need a little bit of controversy.
I understand, but I'm not. Listen, right?
No, I got you. All right, we gotta switch it up. We gotta go R&B.
All right, top 5. What singers?
Yeah, let's go males.
That's hard with all the controversy going on.
R&B battles, huh?
The greatest to ever do it. You know who that is, man. Robert, man.
Okay. Next. You ain't gotta elaborate on that too much. I could tell, you know.
Yeah, man.
It's an unfortunate situation. You know?
Yeah, man. But he's definitely the greatest to ever motherfucking do it.
Mm-hmm.
Robert.
Who you got next? Keep Sweating there somewhere?
You trying to lie me, bro. Yo, man. Why? Yo, you keep trying to set me up, bro.
Because you did say R. Kelly the greatest to ever do it, right?
That's a fact.
But Keith Sweat, you know, he right
there. Yo, man. Yo. He funny as hell. Keith Sweat, though. Yo, that's crazy.
That's Usher.
See, I would put Usher up there if Usher penned for himself.
That sounds so crazy, yo, when you say that. Give me the predicament with Usher, man. Okay.
No, I'm saying like you know if he wrote his own.
I got you. JD writes everybody's music.
Yeah, a lot of people writes for a lot of people, and you know I got respect for the writers because I'm a writer myself. That's what I do. I write records. I don't just.
You write R&B music?
All types of music, bro. Yeah.
Have you wrote for an R&B artist that put it together?
Yeah, man.
That's dope.
Yeah, man. My pen is immaculate.
Mm.
I'm trying to tell you.
All right, let's go female singers. You tried it, buddy. It's cool.
You see me try to steer off of this joint, right? Oh, man. I tried to steer off of it.
Yes, you did.
The greatest to ever do it. Rest in peace to the Queen, Miss Whitney Houston. Rest in peace to Miss Aretha Franklin.
Respect.
Hey, man. Anita Baker, Mariah Carey. Like, come on, bro.
Those are good names, yeah.
Come on, bro.
You know, those are good names.
Yeah, man. I know, but you looking for that. You looking for the angle. I see you.
All right, let's go.
You looking for the angle.
Let's go male R&B groups.
All right. Drew Hill, Jagged Edge.
There we go.
Jodeci.
There we go.
Man.
All right, let's do this.
Case.
Jagged Edge or 112.
Yo.
Didn't they have an R&B battle? They had a song, right? They made R&B beats, right?
They did. I think they did a versus with R&B.
And they both from Atlanta. Yeah.
I know, bro, but you got Jagged Edge on one side. You got 112 on the other.
You gotta pick a side.
You got one being controlled by and another being controlled by
the South Mogul and the Up North Mogul. So
damn, son.
I got him stumped, yo.
I picked Bow Wow.
Oh man, that's a cop out, man.
Fuck you talking about?
SWV or TLC?
Ooh. See, I gotta take TLC. Shout out SWV though, cause y'all.
Yeah.
Love will be right here. What? It's my shit. Be right here.
Would you say TLC more commercial? Is that why?
I would say I heard my personal, like in my lifestyle, my lifetime, I heard more of a collection from TLC. I would say I heard a larger body of work.
Okay. No, that's respect. Well, now I appreciate you playing the little game, man. I know I was stomping you, man.
Lining me up, boy.
Oh, that's what's up. Well, y'all heard it from Kenzo. You can find. Shout out your social medias and all that.
Oh yeah, at the real Kenzo King on all social media platforms. Wherever you listen to music at, Kenzo King, man. Tap in with me. I promise you won't be disappointed. I got something for you. I'm trying to tell you, and I got some shit coming for y'all. I ain't gonna speak on it. Just listen and wait for it. It's coming though.
Nah, that's what's up. Well, we appreciate you, man. This was a dope interview. This was fun. You dropped a lot of gems on what you had to say to the youth. That's a great message, and you have experience and the testimony behind that. So that's really dope. And also, I admire your strength. You know what I mean, to keep going on. Like losing both parents is not easy. And, just dealing with your life and on your whole redemption. Much respect, for real.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Well, shout out Kenzo King. Y'all make sure y'all tune in. That wraps up Opposing Perspectives. Our cameraman is already ready to wrap up. As you can see,
he like, it's over, nigga. It's over.
I'm your host, Dale. You can find us on Opposing Perspectives at all social media platforms. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Straight up, man.